Hi, I'm Joe Boylan, and this is another video in our series Tenant Essentials. This is going to be part one, moving in and paying rent. So once the property's ready for you to move in, and just prior to you actually taking the property over, we're going to do an inspection, and this inspection consists of a thorough photo documentation of the property. We're going to take pictures of everything we can think of. The idea is to establish a baseline condition for that property prior to your moving in. This protects you, the tenant, as well as the homeowner. Now, these photos are going to be stored online on our server. We're going to send you a link. We want you to view them, so please take a look, make sure everything in the property is documented. We want to agree at this point on the move-in so that we don't disagree on the move-out. Now, if you notice something is missing, let's say you're there a couple of days and you go, oh, they didn't catch this. Go to the portal, let us know. We can come out and take a picture. You can take a picture on a cell phone or digital camera, send it to us, and we'll upload that to the portal as well. Now, of course, this documented condition is the same condition we expect to get the property back in during your move-out, excluding normal wear and tear. The next thing I want to talk about is how to pay rent. So first of all, we request that all of our tenants pay online because it's the safest and easiest way to pay rent. Now, all of your charges and payments are reflected on your tenant's ledger. You can get to this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and there's only a small convenience fee per transaction. Now, if you have to pay by check, there's going to be a manual processing fee added to each transaction. This one's very important. If for some reason rent's going to be late, please let us know as soon as possible. Rent payments are due on the 1st of the month and late on the 5th of the month after 5 p.m. At that point, we're going to have to assess a late fee. Now, if by the 10th of the month we don't receive the rent payment and the late fee, you'll be assessed another late fee, plus we're going to post a 3-day notice, which starts the eviction process. Next topic is how and when does the EPayment clear? Once you make your payment, it's generally going to take about 2 to 5 days for that payment to clear or settle through the bank. Now, this is really important. That entire payment amount must be in the bank account at all times during these pending days. If the bank balance goes below the EPayment amount, just for one transaction before it is settled, the bank can return it for insufficient funds. Now, if you receive a return payment, there's going to be a return payment fee and possibly a late fee if your repayment occurs after the 5th or 10th of the month. Now, if this happens, we really need rent and fees paid as soon as possible in the form of a cashier's check or money order. This avoids additional late fees, and we won't have to wait for it to clear. Next, we want to talk about adding a roommate or a pet to your lease. So first of all, you need to consult your lease to make sure if the addition of a roommate or a pet is allowed. Some of the homeowners just don't want pets. For additional information on a roommate, let us know who it is so we can send them to our online application. The roommate is going to have to undergo the same tenant screening process that you underwent when you moved in. Now, for the addition of a pet, please let us know what kind of animal you're adding to your lease, and we'll put the appropriate pet fee on your ledger for you to pay. It's best to be upfront about a new roommate or a pet, and oftentimes they are allowed. If we find out that you have something or someone living with you that hasn't been disclosed to us, they're not on the lease, you could be subject to additional fees.